Inventions and more in the Renaissance. A long time ago, there was a time period called the Dark Ages where there wasn't a lot of technological advancements and innovations going on. But then, after a while, people began getting a lot of good ideas. This rebirth of knowledge and ideas was called the Renaissance. One of the most famous people from the Renaissance is Leonardo da Vinci, sometimes known as the Renaissance Man. His last name, Da Vinci, actually means of Vinci, which was the place where he was born. However, when he grew older, he went over to Florence, Italy. In Florence, Leonardo da Vinci was training to become a painter under the master Andrea del Verrocchio. Some say Leonardo even made Verrocchio a little, well, jealous. As Leonardo's skills improved, he went on to paint some of the most famous paintings in the world, such as the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. Leonardo da Vinci was also a little bit of an inventor. He made many designs for things like this tank. However, most of these designs didn't end up actually being built. But Leonardo da Vinci wasn't just an artist and an inventor. He was also a scientist. In fact, he even took apart dead bodies to analyze them and make detailed drawings such as these. He also made the famous drawing of the Vitruvian Man. Another famous inventor of the Renaissance was Galileo Galilei, who lived in Pisa, Italy, which happened to be right near Vinci, Italy. He is often depicted as the father of modern science and astronomy. Much like Leonardo da Vinci, Galileo also conducted many scientific experiments. One of his most famous ones included dropping a hollow and a filled ball off the edge of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. When he did this, they both hit the ground at the same time, which proved that weight had nothing to do with the rate at which an object fell. In 1609, Galileo heard about a Dutch magnification device, so he went home and built his own telescope. His telescope actually ended up having 8 times the power of the Dutch device, and pretty soon he decided to look to the sky with it. One discovery that Galileo made with his telescope was that unlike how people thought the moon was smooth, it was actually bumpy and had many craters and other things on its surface. Another discovery that Leonardo da Vinci made was that Jupiter had its own moons orbiting it. This proved that not everything was just going around the Earth, helping support Copernicus' theory that the universe really revolved around the sun. This made some huge social and cultural shifts in this, with people accepting this new belief. But this new theory was very controversial with the church's teachings, leading to some very harsh punishments and laws, including having Galileo put into house arrest until he died. However, after Galileo died, the church eventually uplifted the laws and accepted the heliocentric theory. Economically, the telescope eventually led to different space agencies funded by governments, such as NASA. The printing press was another very famous and ever important invention that came from the Renaissance, which was built by Johannes Gutenberg. Culturally, society as a whole was becoming a lot more intelligent because new ideas could spread faster, easier, and cheaper. Economically, the printing press led to a huge boom in the paper and printing industries. However, more recently, those industries are in the decline because of new advancements in technology such as smartphones or tablets. The printing press also led to many political needs, with needs for new laws for things like the freedom of the press, or in some countries, the lack thereof. All of this and more is only a small part of this time period, the Renaissance.
Look at all those websites created using Powtoon.